It's here, boys! The long-awaited, long-talked-about, long-anticipated March 2021 ban list is here. It dropped on a Thursday for some random reason, and we are here to talk about it. Because even though, and I know I have to kind of preference this now, I haven't really been playing competitive all that much. I've kind of moved more into the casual zone due to the pandemic, and also I'm putting most of my focus on Vanguard lately, but hey, things are improving a bit, so you never know what tomorrow might hold. So, we're going to take this ban list seriously, because this is a big list, and I'm going to be straight up honest, I'm kind of okay with this one. Like, there's a lot of good shit here. You've probably already heard the discourse saying that this is like the best ban list ever. I don't know if I'd go that far, but this is a very good ban list. So without further ado, let us get right on into it. We'll start off with the bans because they're pretty easy to talk about. So the first banned card is Union Carrier. Putting it in simple terms, this card was a mistake. This thing was a problem the minute it showed up. People were figuring out how to break it and do dumb strategies with it, and it's done nothing but cause problems ever since. I'm glad it's gone. Good riddance. Then, we have another thing people have wanted out of this game for a long time. We have number S0 Utopic Zexel. That's right, I say Zale. I don't care if this is an X in it. I'm declaring war on all you Zexel people! Nah, I don't really care. Anyways, so Utopic Zexel is banned. This is another one. People have hated this from the minute it shows up. It's degenerate, it's disgusting, it's stupid, and with how easy it is to summon and how often they still seem to give XC support, it was only a matter of time before it became a problem. I remember playing this in like some weird like pendulum deck that people were testing this out in like years ago, and we all knew this was a problem. So yeah, it is good to see it go once and for all. Finally, for bans, we have the long time coming true king of all calamities. Again, just like the other two, this thing was a problem the minute it showed up. People have hated it the whole time. Whenever anything that can make rank 9 shows up, it's there to cause problems. People hate it. And by hitting this, Virtual World still gets to live. So it's sort of like how Emancipator has turned in for a lot of people, myself included, this really fun, cool little rock combo deck that lets you do all these fun stuff. It's not as busted as it once was, but you still have all your pieces and you can still have fun. This way, Virtual World can still do shit, it just can't do the thing we hate. So that's it for bans. I think those are pretty good bans, don't really need to do much else. Next, for limited, we have Cyber Angel Ben 10. Fools! Did Duel Links teach you nothing? No, I think it's funny, this card got hit in Duel Links, and it's hit here. I never thought with how long we waited for Cyber Angels when they'd eventually show up, one of them would end up limited. But yeah, no, this is one of those cards, like a ritual deck like Dryden's can just abuse it and take advantage of it. And some people have said they should have kept this card to 3 and just hit the Drytron stuff. I'm like, Drytrons are new, let people have fun with it, but more importantly, this is a card that even if you hit Drytrons and killed the deck outright, which wouldn't be fair to it, this thing will cause problems in the future. It inhibits how you design ritual decks. Now you can do the necessary amount of searchings it does to make rituals functional, and you don't have to worry about this card, because at 1, it's not as big a deal. So yeah, that's another one. That's it for limiteds. I just want to point this out for a minute. On the semi-limited list, there's one card, my boy Destiny Hero Malicious, who's here because at 1 he's useless and at 3 he's busted. Figures heroes get to have a card that does this because only heroes can create a wacky thing like this. This is why I love Yu-Gi-Oh! So next, we go on to the at-3s. With Union Carrier gone, Dragon Buster Destruction Sword can go back to 3. That's pretty good. Yeah, let him do stuff. Buster Blader is a fun deck kept in check by the fact that it can brick really hard. By letting it have another combo piece back, but getting rid of the thing that made it unfair, you pretty much just create the ideal scenario. So next we have the weird one. And it's not weird necessarily, I get it, but like, I'll explain. So, Firewall Dragon has returned to the game immediately at 3. I thought they'd go 1, 2, 3, but no, just back to 3. Fuck it. We're building code talkers, damn it. We can do this. Why the fuck not? It has its errata. We've talked about the errata a couple times here, so you know that it's not as bust as it once was. Now it's what it should be for a protagonist boss monster, realistically speaking. You can still do some pretty fun stuff with it, so I will definitely be trying that out. But the weird thing is that everything will be going into effect, what, Monday or immediately? I don't really care. This one doesn't go into effect till April 14th. Is this the first time something was just like, yeah, you've still got to wait an extra month, bitch? I mean, I get it, because you gotta wait for the errata to come out, and people were already annoying Konami about getting the ban list now, so I get it. It's just kind of weird. It's like a month of firewall abuse, really that big a deal? Yeah, probably. Oh, well, my Gokis will continue to rest in pepperonis. Next, we have the Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardiche to 3. I remember at the time when it went to 1, I said I wasn't happy about it. It didn't perform overly well. It didn't, wreck the meta or anything like that. I still don't like this card. I still personally hate it being in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! But I mean, if Halafibrix gets to live, so does this, I guess. Next we have dwelly... the tiger thing from Hidden Arsenal 2 of the Ice Barrier. There. So this guy was at 1 and is at 3. He was at 1 due to FTK nonsense. He's obviously at 3 because the Ice Barrier structure deck came out. To my understanding, he has not been errated. Does anyone care? I really don't know. I don't really know anything about this card. The FTK involving this guy was a little bit before I got into competitive back in the day, so I don't have any, nightmares of this thing. If you care about it and if you want to break it, more power to you. I think for most people, it's just going to be a card that exists, for being honest with you. Next. So, my boy Electrumite is still banned. We have Metal Foe support. Pendulum mechanic is still kept in check by link format. Why is my boy Electrumite still banned? Why is Double Iris still at 1? Why can I not have Skull Crobat Joker? But what do I get? What do I get? I get Ignister Prominence, the Blasting Draco Slayer, to 3. Shut up, cars! This card has not been super relevant in years. I don't know if Draco Slayer abuse is a thing we will do, but fuck it. I'll take it. I'm going to make a Pendulum deck that uses 3 of this thing, and we're putting Luster back in the deck and Master, and we're going to party like it's 2015. Damn it. Was that when that format was? I don't really remember. It's not important. Yeah, sure, this lets Pendulum have fun. I get it. People always feel that if Pendulum gets more power, they'll just creep back in. So I guess this is valid. We'll see what happens. I can't imagine this breaks Pendulums or anything like that. Next we have Rank Up Magic Argent Chaos Force. This thing was only banned because of Utopic Zexel, so it's perfectly fine for it to come back at 3. This lets some decks do some fun shit, but nothing earth-shattering. And then finally, True King's Return was semi-limited. It is now at 3. I'm not, as many people know, I'm not a big fan of True Draco. That deck, it really gets under my skin quite badly. But, yeah, it's fine. Let True Dracos do some shit. They haven't done anything in a long time. Let them have some fun and some toys. So yeah, that was this ban list. It's really fucking good. The thing is, the decks that have been topping, they're not, degenerate or disgusting. They're fun, exciting decks. It's just that they have access to some bullshit things. So therefore, they got rid of the bullshit things. You can enjoy Numerons. You can enjoy Virtual World, which is the deck I would play if I was in competitive. You can enjoy Drytrons. You just can't do the thing that put the deck in ban discussions to begin with, and I think that's really nice to see. It lets the meta still be fun and do some crazy stuff, and hey, some cool new toys came back on the list. I'm going to be fucking around with Firewall. I'm going to be fucking around with Ignister. Will it make a damn difference? Hell no, but it makes me happy, goddammit. So tell me what you think about in the comment section below about this ban list, future ban lists, old ban lists, whatever you fucking feel like. It's a free-for-all, damn it. And as always, click to like, click to subscribe, and join me for more crazy Yu-Gi-Oh talk.